What is up, dodgeball people? I am back for another video. I hope you guys had an awesome Christmas like we did. I hope you guys are having a good new year. I'm not sure when this is going to be posted. It is the 27th right now, so it might be posted in 2023. So anyway, today we're just going to be reacting to some of my favorite clips, a couple of them, and giving you some of the insight that was going through my brain. Yes, this is my daughter Leilani. She is amazing and probably the easiest baby in the world sometimes. But yeah, let's get right into the video.
Missing though, Hashimoto goes on the offensive. He's gonna counter him. Hashimoto connects.
Alright, so the first clip is 2018 Malaysia USA Finals. The 1v2, we all know it, we all love it. Some mistakes were definitely made by the Malaysian players, and I capitalized on them. It was a long 1v2, but let's just get right into it. Gosh, I'm injured right now. I tore my labrum, partially torn it. I definitely miss throwing like that.
Now it's time
for sure.
They miss. Hashimoto staying
I've been
alive.
injured since 2022, like mid. I don't know. It was the Mexico tournament, so halfway through the year, maybe a little bit after that. Been playing super injured ever since then. And when I watch old clips of myself, I definitely miss throwing like that. But I will get back there. Hey, let's get back into the video. They rushed me, and boom, right there. Who was that?
Robert.
Robert CK. Sorry, I had to listen to them saying their name. Robert CK, if you watch very closely, they throw and he stays up at the line just for a second too long, and I pick him off in his foot. When you are in 1vx situation and you are on the X opposing side, if you are playing a good player, that is all they will do is wait for you to expose yourself and take you out. If you don't want to back up, great, because I don't want to push up and I don't want to get rushed. So just makes it easier for the one person. I think how he plays this, yeah, he kind of just sits on the floor, puts a ball in front of him. That's extremely hard to hit right there. Someone that literally just sits back line, two balls blocking. Extremely difficult to hit someone like that. Anyway, keep going. Oh shoot, I didn't realize it went that fast. I thought it was longer. But he counterattacks me when I'm up at the line.
There's a counterattack. Stay safe. He's gonna counter him. Hashimoto connects.
So when you watch this back, you're probably thinking, how did he miss? And to be honest, the first one he did miss for sure. He definitely missed. Boom, right there, miss.
Stay safe. He's gonna counter him. Hashimoto connects.
You know what, never mind. I was going to say that I pump faked him, and that's what caused him to throw over me the second time, but I didn't. He just missed. Funny story. I remember after this game, I was gassed. Not gassed, but like I just needed some water, at least some water. And so I go to the sideline to get water, and Nate Kreider, a great friend of mine, was like, "Get back in there. We need you in. We need you in." And I was just like thinking to myself, I just want water. Like, I just want a sip of water, please. But he dragged me out there, and I got back out there with no water. I think that match was like 4 or 5 minutes. It was a long one. But this was when my cardio wasn't good. Sorry, my cardio wasn't good. I didn't have to work on anything. I just had a lot of natural talent, understanding. I understood the game a lot. But now it's catching up to me, so let's get into the next clip. Getting into the second clip, this was 2019 pool play against Canada, 1v3. And I'm not gonna lie, this year I had a fat chip on my shoulder because 2018 in Canada, when we played Canada in pool play and elimination, they had a lot of chirps in the stands. I didn't hear it, but afterwards, a lot of people came up and told me, it was like, oh my gosh, did you hear what they were saying about you and to you on the court? And I was like, no, I don't. I literally just phase in on game. But anyway, it apparently happened. No beef. I mean, it was a long time ago, and I mean, I play arrogant. You have to. At a high level, you got to play with a chip on your shoulder. You got to think you're the best. If you don't think you're the best, then what are you doing on the court? That's my mentality. Anyway, but getting into this, 1v3, and they come to throw. And actually, I get pretty lucky here. Right there, they hit me in the foot. Luckily, it bounced up, and I caught it. Pretty easy catch, honestly. A lot of luck involved in that. But keeping going, we had literally all the balls. All the balls. And we go to throw and at Mergler, and we literally missed 3 throws at one person. Disappointing. But right there, they threw it an X, double cross court. I don't understand that call, but I mean, if it works, it looks really dope. If it works, like you look like insane dodgeball players. But when it doesn't work, it kind of makes you think, you know, why would you throw 2 of your 3 balls at 2 separate targets? But we go and throw at Wu and take him out. I throw first, get him to dodge. Vince takes him out. Pretty good bait and switch. Pretty simple. So here me and Nate go up to throw. Mergler counters. And so I'm thinking, I block it and I'm like, reset, reset, reset. I yell reset. But, you know, things happen really fast. Unfortunately, Vince goes to throw it and misses, leaves himself a little open for the counter. Takes a hit, and Canada calls a timeout. And the 1v1 will ensue between me and Mergler. So going into this 1v1, I'm automatically just thinking in my mind, you know, Mergler's a great player. You're not going to hit him sleeping too much at the wheel. So my thought was, just tire him out. Just use as little as energy as possible and make him expend more energy than me. I do a decent job of it. I do get a little tired. I remember this, like my legs going a little dead, maybe halfway or 3/4 of the way through the 1v1. But once again, my training regimen wasn't too much as far as physical in 2019. I mean, I watched a disgusting amount of film, but physical training, it was minimum. Not minimum, it wasn't above. It definitely wasn't above average. It wasn't what I should have been doing. But if you watch, I'm just staying back, you know, letting him come forward, taking a couple steps and throwing. Letting him come forward, taking a couple steps and throwing. Constantly making him have burden, constantly making him come up. Constantly making him work harder than me, which is what you want in a 1v1. Remember, I'm just like throwing these sneak throws or whatever you want to call them, just to, like, obviously I know the possibilities of hitting him are very low, but it saves energy. And right here, I save up energy, and I go to rush him, and he didn't have the energy to back up. So, you know, that just goes back to the whole 1v1, me making him work way harder than me. So, third and final clip. I realized I like to talk a little bit. I wanted to do more, but I talk way too much. I'm going to chop a lot of this up. Third and final clip. This is Outsiders versus Ringers in the Thing finals in 2022. This was probably the greatest finals performance I've ever had in my entire life. I played the best dodgeball I've ever probably played, or at least that I can think of. But anyway, this clip, a lot happens in a very short amount of time. So let's get into it. I'm top right of the screen. Cody Dan Foley throws at me. I push him back with pressure. Hit him out. Catch one. Pump fake. Hit him and jump over the last ball. So let's back that up one more time because a ton of stuff happens. Let's see here. So, like I said, Cody throws at me or Glenn. I pressure him back. He falls out of bounds. And then a counter right after I throw comes from Snow. Right in the basket. Catch him. And then I get rushed. I'm not sure his name. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with names. But I get rushed. And if you see, while he's rushing me, I pump him. Because that's all I can do. I'm on the ground. All I can do is pump him. So I pump him, duck, take him out, and then jump over the last ball. I was so hyped after that. I was like, freaking, I felt good. Let's just say that. I felt good. Anyway, this guy was the last player in, and we had 2 balls, and I was like, I was feeling myself. I was like, screw it. I just walked up and freaking smoked the ball out of his hand. Oof. Yeah, I was extremely hyped and this match, I was probably the most tired I've ever been in my entire dodgeball career. This match was exhausting. It was a great final. Probably one of the best finals I have ever seen in my life. And that might be being a little biased considering that I was in it. But anyway, that'll be the video, guys. Comment, like, subscribe if you enjoyed it. Let me know what I need to work on, what you guys want to see in the future. Yes, I need a haircut. I already know that. I look a mess right now, and I'm sorry. But hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you next video. Alright, this first... Oh, fudge. Leilani. Turn that off for a little bit, okay? Just for a minute.